What's up, fellas? Got a loyal patient supporter. His girl keep on leaving and coming back, and he don't know what's wrong, guys. All right, guys, so let's get into this. And for all my red pill guys, you got to understand why I'm making this video. All right, so for hardcore red pill guys that have their wall up and they're not emotionally available and stuff like this, they see something like this and they roll their head at it, right? Or they roll their eyes at it, right? And they think, oh man, this is a beta video. But they don't understand the logic of men or the mindset of men who want genuine monogamous relationships. Okay, y'all guys got to understand it. So why it's easy for us, because we're emotionally detached. For guys that are wanting something that's solid and stuff like this, or solid relationships, or even marriage, it's not so easy for them. All right. So I used to be in relationships, and I understand how it feels to care about a woman and not able to easily just walk away or throw it away. All right. So I need my hardcore red pill guys to understand what the purple pill guys are going through. All right. So let's get on into the video, guys, of why the bitch keep leaving. Number one, she thinks she can do better. So one issue with women, guys, is they get a lot of attention. But what they get wrong is they perceive that attention as genuine interest. They don't understand that most of that, if not all of that, is just wanting to fuck. So a woman at a job or warehouse or whatever, the club or whatever, she get all this attention and stuff like this, and then she start thinking like, man, you know, I got all these men that want me and stuff. Why should I be tied down? I can have my pick of the litter. She leave you, and then she goes out here, and then she quickly realizes these guys just want to fuck. Okay, guys? So you must understand that she tried to replace you. She thought she was just going to easily replace you because she got all that attention, and she quickly got a check of reality by seeing that those guys just wanted to fuck. Happens all the fucking time. How many times you guys have had a job, hated the job, went out and heard all these jobs are applying for, need new applicants and stuff like this. You go put in your application and none of them call you. But you see all these job postings making you think, man, I'm just going to find another job easily, right? And then you go out there and you try to post to get those jobs, and nobody calls you back. You see all those people on YouTube that they were so happy they quit their job and this, that, and other. They just thought that they was just going to find another job just like that. Now they on the internet crying to myself, ain't nobody hiring, and all these fake job postings and these ghost jobs and all this other shit. That's what women get. They get these fake ghost calls. They think that a man, just cause men in the gym looking at them wanting to fuck and actually be in a committed relationship with you is two different things. Happens all the fucking time. A lot of you times, you guys, what you guys will notice when you're in a relationship, all of a sudden women want you, right? All of a sudden and guys, I'm not even talking about if they know you have a woman. That's that devil at work. You ever notice how when you're in a relationship, nobody even seen your girl. Nobody even know you got a girl. But you just notice all of a sudden this attention from women. You like, God damn, what's going on? It ain't even like, pre-selection. They don't even know you got a girlfriend. You don't got no wedding band on or nothing. But they can just feel it in you, right? They can just sense it in you because, you're in a non-thirsty state. For all you guys wondering why that is, that's because you're in a non-thirsty state, right? So you giving off this energy of calmness, right? You ain't giving off this energy of neediness, right? Just the way you look at women, guys, the way you look at women when you're single and the way you look at women when you're in a relationship is totally different. When you getting ass every night and you getting your dick sucked every night, you interact with women different. It's just natural. It's just like when y'all see guys, they go to jail, they come home, they break the law, they go right back to jail. Now, how many of y'all think those guys would do that if they came home to $5 million? Not many, right? Because the way you act when you have money opposed to being broke, you act more thirsty. You do more different, desperate shit. That's the same way it is when you got a woman at home, you get ass every night. You kind of take it or leave it. You ain't impressed. You see ass every night. But when you ain't had no ass in 6 months, the way, the energy, the vibe you look, you kind of get off that creepy vibe. You kind of like, you see a woman, you kind of like, you ain't had none in a few months. You start goddamn giving off that energy that you need some ass. And so women need to understand that just because they're getting all this attention from men while they're in this relationship, it was the same attention that they was getting when they were single before, but they done forgot now. There's a reason why they got in that relationship before, but they done forgot now. The same way your ass forget. You remember how broke you was when you was going to apply for this job and you was so grateful to start and this? Now you got 3 checks in your pocket and now you all of a sudden hating the job and you're making YouTube videos about fuck this warehouse. You know the fuck I'm talking about, motherfucker. When your ass was broke, you went home and threw a little party, they called you back. Yeah, UPS called me back. Amazon warehouse called me back. Yeah, you so happy. When you were broke, you appreciate it. 3 weeks in, your ass on YouTube. Man, you know what, man? Fuck these warehouse jobs, man. You know, this slavery, this wage slavery, man, you know. That's what happened. You forgot how I feel to be broke. You forgot what made you happy to go apply for that job in to begin with. If you had it going on like that to begin with, your ass wouldn't have been there to begin with. You there for a reason. How quickly do we forget? How quickly do we forget? Some of us. I don't forget. When my ass get a job, I still remember when my ass was broke. You best believe, guys, when I got that security job at the nightclub, your ass best believe I was very appreciative. Shit, you better believe that. I ain't forget a goddamn thing. But that's all it is, guys. Confusing attention with genuine interest. Next, guys, sometimes you don't realize what you have until it's gone. Now, a lot of the stuff you do with a woman, right? Nice stuff. After a while, she started taking it for granted. Guess what? It started giving her the ick, right? The nice stuff you do. Just seeing your face gives her the ick. Just take you for granted. We all do it, guys. We all do it. Just take you for granted. And I'm gonna show you, and I'm getting on, I don't want to get over that talking point right now, but I'm gonna talk to you guys how to get over that. So you know, she stopped taking you for granted, but just taking you for granted. It happens. You treat people nice, people take your kindness for weakness. It's part of it. But this is what happens when you let people come and go. And I'm gonna get into that later. But you guys have to understand that whenever somebody takes your kindness for weakness, you have to check it right then. She's not appreciating you. She's not appreciating you for what she has forgotten about the stuff you do. So when she leave and come back, this is why it's imperative that she sucks a whole lot of dick. So she remembers all the good things you do for her. You know, I don't really get mad about stuff like that when people take me for granted and stuff like that, because I kind of think it's my fault. Because you have to set boundaries. You have to check people all the time. There's not a one-time check, guys. You don't check women one time and then you just check and done with. You have to check her again the following week. Another thing you have to do is when you see somebody doesn't appreciate what you're doing, they're not saying thank you or they're not grateful and stuff like this, stop doing it for a while. That's why people take you for granted. You do stuff for them, they don't show that they're grateful, and you keep doing stuff for them. What do I mean by that? A woman that is bitching does not get to go on a date on Friday or Saturday night. See, when you reward bad behavior, there's no consequences for that bad behavior. That's what leads to people not appreciating you, because you reward bad behavior. When you remove the reward for bad behavior, then they stop taking you for granted, because they realize that if I take it for granted, what they do for me is removed. Next, guys, she's meeting guys on the side that she perceives as having higher value than you, only to find out that they're more flawed. So what she'll do is, what women will do is, they'll have a guy that's pushing up on them that they find more attractive or have more money or more social status, right? Only to find out he's a bigger liar. He's untrustworthy. He don't do nothing he says he's going to do. He's verbally abusive. Yeah, he looks better. He's fit. He goes to the gym. Yeah, he got a nice car. He makes some money. But outside of that, he's a piece of shit. We've done it too, guys. How many times have y'all guys had a woman that was more attractive than maybe a woman you should have taken more serious, and you go over here with the woman that's just more attractive just to find out outside of her attractiveness, she's a piece of shit? We do it too. Y'all seen that movie, Tyler Perry's Temptations? The one where the woman had the regular guy, and she ended up meeting this other guy who's real fit, had private planes, and all this other shit. He was really rich. It was kind of like almost like a little bite off of 50 Shades of Grey, sort of, kind of a little bit, not quite, but you could tell it was kind of inspired by 50 Shades of Grey, Temptations, the Tyler Perry, and she leaves her good man for a guy she perceives as having more value, only to find out he's a piece of shit outside of his looks and his money. So she might have had a guy that was pushing up on her. She met somewhere. She interviewing him on the side, this, that, and other. Of course, everything, he's saying everything right now. Everything sounds good now, and okay, and then you go you leave your man, you push him away, and then you think you can go over here, and this motherfucker's a piece of shit. That happens a lot, guys. It's cool. She can do that. But this is why she got to suck a whole lot of dick when she come back. This is why she got to suck a whole lot of dick. This is the issue too, guys, why I wanted to make this video too. I don't have this anymore. So I want to stop my talking points for a second and harp on this. Any girl that's in my rotation, that's been in my rotation, they don't leave and come back no more. Any woman that's left my rotation over the last, let's say 8 years or so, it's simply been because they seen that I was never going to commit. Bottom fucking line. That was the bottom fucking line. They just basically saw that, okay, all right, I see what's going on right here. When you see this going on right here, these women keep leaving because of other prospects and stuff, what that says about you? Why does a woman keep leaving you thinking she could do better? I used to have this too now. This should let you know that you got to keep working as a man to bettering yourself. Now, we men tend to be more loyal, right? We tend to be more loyal and not leave women for when they kind of let themselves go in a relationship, right? Women gain 20, 30 pounds. Not saying we won't, but we be more lenient. Like how men do. This is how a man will do, right? A man will have a good girl at home. She gains 20, 30 pounds. He meet another girl inside. He'll just cheat, right? He'll just have a girl on the side. How women work, since they emotions and shit, unless you're a provider at home, typically what they'll do is they'll leave you and they want to be emotionally engaged with this guy over here. We don't work that way. We'll just cheat. So I don't know which is worse, right? Leaving to go fuck with the dude or staying with the woman and just having you a couple of girls on the side because the woman, you either tired of fucking or she gaining weight, whatever the case is, right? So whenever I do any of these type of videos, guys, I never try to just make it seem like women are just, it's everything. We do our shit too. Y'all guys know I'm not lying. Men with options do their shit too. I understand some of you guys don't do shit because you don't have any options. That's not the same. If a woman at your job, an attractive woman at your job, pushed up on you and you married, I promise you, you would cheat. You know you would. Attractive woman. I'm not talking about no 6 or a 7, but I'm talking about a woman you perceive as an 8, 9, or 10, and she was willing to play her role. You know you would cheat. You probably wouldn't leave your girl. I don't even think that's about loyalty. You know what I think that's about? I think that's about greed. I don't think when we men like meet another girl on the side or start fucking with a girl on the side, and y'all know I don't agree with cheating. If you ain't ready to be monogamous, just stay single and tell the bitch kick rocks if you can't deal with it, right? But what I think when I see a man kicking with a woman on the side, I don't even think that's, I don't want to leave my woman because I'm loyal to it. Bullshit. You just want 2 pussies. Just admit it. Just own it. You just want to have that pussy at home for insurance, and then you have this bitch over here for insurance too. You got one go, you still got the other one. That's the bottom fucking line. So the point what I'm trying to say, guys, is this is the hypergamy side of women. She's trying to keep. So the chick I deal with, right? I told y'all guys she's in human resources, right? HR, right? Y'all guys ought to see how many times she be putting in when she see other better paying jobs that she put in behind her job's back. All the fucking time. All the fucking time. Every time she sees a job opening that's paying more money or better benefits or more prestige, like a more prestigious spot, she always put her application in. So what that tell you? That's the hypergamy side of working. And most of you guys do the same thing too, right? If you are a CDL truck driver, right? And you see that somebody else is hiring CDL truck drivers and they're going to pay $50,000 more than what you make, you're going to go slide in your application over there too. You're going to keep working your job and you ain't going to tell them, but you're going to go put your application in over here just to see if you can do better. That's the same way it is in the dating market. So I really don't even find this what a woman doing. You can't get mad at this type of stuff, right? It's like a because it's all in the set of everybody wants to do what's best for them. Bottom fucking line. Everybody wants to do. So if this type of female behavior bothers you guys, just stay single. Everybody's going to do what's best for them. Just the way it is. You see teams offer somebody that's been with their franchise X amount of dollars, and then some other franchise come in and offer a crazy, absorbent amount of money, and they gone. It's not nothing personal. It's not nothing personal. It's business. This ain't personal. This is business. So if you want to alleviate all this coming and going, the fact that she keep on thinking that there's something better on the side or something like that, then you should just step your game up. And what I mean by step your game up, guys, I mean a man should never stop growing. That's what I mean. A man should never get complacent in his career. I'm already a millionaire and I go start this staffing business because I want more. That's how a man should be. And it's not even about the money. All I'm going to do is reinvest it. It's not about the money. It's nothing that I'm going to do then that I can't do now. It's not about the money. It's just my ambition and my masculine drive. My masculine drive is to just want more. So it's not about the money per se, that I want a better watch and a better car and a better house and more better clothes. It's not even about that. Just my masculine drive just says, ambition just says, go to the moon. That's just the way my mindset is. My mindset ain't, oh, let's just stay on cruise control. So if all this what you got going on, basically what I'm telling you is you can alleviate a lot of this bullshit with ambition is what I'm telling you. If you somebody who working a job, man, this is the longest rambling I ever did. If you somebody who working a job and your wife see that you're building a business on the side, I don't think this is going on. I honestly don't think this is going on. So if you're a guy that is an electrician and you're trying to build your electrician job on the side, or your drop shipping job business on the side, or whatever, your truck delivering business on the side, I bet you a lot of this hypergamy bullshit with this coming and going, I think I got better, I think I don't, I bet you alleviate it. Because guys, what they say about relationships, money is always number one. Money is always number one. And what happens is when you get into a position, let's say you make $75,000 a year, which is a great salary, by the way, except in New York or California, you know, high ends area, but up there you probably would want to double that. But pretty much anywhere else, $75,000, you're doing great, right? What happens is, you know, the woman starts to want more over time, and you just get complacent. She starts to want a better lifestyle, more trips, more experiences. You ain't gotta like it, guys. You know, like I tell y'all guys, what I tell you, do what the fuck you want to do. Cause I'm a little tired of men crying a little bit. I'm a little, you know, I don't want to go off on you guys today, but I'm a little tired of the crying about hypergamy bullshit. I'm a little tired of the crying about female nature bullshit. I'm a little tired of y'all just wanting women to accept your $20,000 a year and just be happy. Yes, a woman might get with you with that. Don't nobody want to keep living with your little salary to the day you die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, if you working on something, yes, a woman might say, okay, he working on something, I grind with him. But a lot of you guys just want to, you work your $30,000 a year job, and you just want a woman to just be content that this is what it is, and I'm not doing nothing else better, and you should just love me. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, I don't really go off on the men like I used to when I first started YouTube. Maybe I do need to get back into that, because I'm just a little tired of all the crying about hypergamy and women need to want more and stuff like this, and guys just not accepting that aspect of female nature. I'm really sick of it. So I know a lot of y'all guys, when I did that little rant right then, a lot of you guys, oh man, fuck them bitches. They go, we want more. Man, just go watch Black Pill videos and goddamn just jerk off all day, man. This is the world. This is the real world. Hypergamy exists. Part of your woman leaving and coming going like this is due to hypergamy. You can either be better or cry. The next girl that comes in behind her, she gonna do the same goddamn thing if you stagnant in your career. Unless you know you already up there. You know, if you're making $150,000, $200,000 already, okay, you probably don't have that issue. But if you're a normal Joe Blow, $40,000, $50,000 a year, I can promise you, I'm telling you, part of this coming and going is like boredom. So what I mean by that, guys, is when you don't make a lot of money, you can't provide a lot of experiences. You get it? So that's why part of this issue is hypergamy, because the amount of experiences you can provide, the amount of evening outs, the traveling you can provide. So the relationship starts to get stale, and it's a lot of Netflix and chill nights. I know this because I've been there. I've been there. I haven't always been where I'm at now. I've been in the basement. I've been a security guard. And so the experiences are limited. You find yourself sitting on the bed or the couch watching TV a whole fucking lot because you can't afford to provide experiences. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say, this guy here, I guarantee you he's not a goddamn doctor or a lawyer or a high paid lawyer. Next, guys, you allow it. You have to teach people how to treat you. You've taught her that she can come and go try to see if every time she leaves, go and see what that prospect is working on. And then you just come on back and I take you back. And this is hard because you care about her. So when she comes back, you just happy to have her back. I told you guys when I lived with that girl all those years, we would have all these mini breakups. And what would happen was when she would call me back, I would just be so happy she called me back. Because, you know, you go out here and you date all this trash, and then you like, man, I'm happy to get back with my girl after dating all this trash for all this long time. Well, that just taught her that, hey, anytime a prospect jumps, you know, this pre-DMs, right? But anytime somebody else you see at your job or walking in the mall wants to try you out or this, that, and the other, and y'all talking on the down low for a couple of weeks, and then you decide, hey, you know, I want to see what this is going to be about if he had more time, and then you push me away. And then you can just, you know, hey, I can just come back over here and get this anytime. What would you do if a job allowed you to do that? How would you think of them? What if you left a job, you resigned, you went to another job, you call that job, you ain't like the work environment, so you call your old job back, and then they like, yeah, come on, can you come on tomorrow? Can you start back tomorrow? Well, then they're teaching you that anytime you have a potential job available, that you can just come on back. So you're going to keep treating them like that to see if another job is better than this job, because that's how they taught you that. So this is why it's imperative that they suck a whole lot of dick. A whole lot of dick. You know, I don't want to, you know, this is YouTube and Patreon and all these socialist sites and stuff like this, so I watch what I say. But whatever little demeaning bullshit you could think of, do that. Do that. That's, you know, not abusive. You know what I mean. Do that. Cut the grass in your goddamn bikini, bitch. Next, guys, you're not providing enough space. So usually in relationships, guys, what you hear a woman say is, I need space, I need space. And we always just jump the gun and say, oh, well, that space you must want to fill with another dude. No, it could just be you. So what men typically do in relationships is we gradually get to a point to where the woman is our sole source of happiness. It happens. We sooner or later, without the woman even saying anything or doing anything about this, after a while, we cut our friends off, we cut our hobbies off, and after a while, eventually we spend all our free time with her. It don't happen overnight, but eventually that's what it leads to. That becomes our happy place. And then you end up smothering the woman. And then she actually needs space. It might not even be no other dude. Women just need space. They need time to be with their emotions and hang with their girlfriends and to miss you. It's just the way they are. Men are like dogs, women are like cats. You can't smother a cat. You can't make a cat come play with you or rub your leg. A cat will run away from you and for a whole week, and then all of a sudden he all up on your leg. I had a girl, I ain't never had no cat, but I had a girl that had a cat. And sometimes that motherfucker just come jump on my lap and just chill out and sleep. And the other time that motherfucker running and don't want to be nowhere near my ass. That's how women is. You have to give them space. So I've told you guys to make sure you only spend 2 evenings a week with your girl. You can live with your woman and still do that. Go out and shoot pool with your boys. Just get out the house. Do something. Let her have space. Let her go to happy hour with her girlfriends. Notice I say happy hour, not the club. Happy hours is fucking 6 o'clock to 7 p.m. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I ain't no bitch. No 11 p.m. 11 p.m. to 3. No. We ain't doing that. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. happy hour with a girl. You go and shoot pool with your boys, watch the Bears game, Cubs game, whatever, at a sports bar, whatever, chill. Give the woman space. So if she comes back, learn from the man, I'm probably smothering the fucking girl. Give her space. Lastly, guys, it could be a power move. The same way I teach you guys to walk away, to make her come back and beg you, to get you leverage in a relationship, the same goes for women. When they walk away, if you come beg them back, they're going to make your life a living hell. They're going to emasculate the shit out you. They're going to run the relationship. So it could just be a power move. Irregardless, you never initiate and you never just take her back. She must be punished. If you just take a woman back after she left the relationship, you just taught her that it's okay to leave you every time a potential prospect pops up. That's what you just taught her. All right, guys. Hope y'all guys learned something from this. I'll get back with you guys next time.